Hey everybody, I'm Justin Cook, and this is the second edition of Movie Watch, a show where I count down the 5 movies I want to see most of the upcoming month. This month is October, so I'm going to tell you the 5 movies that I want to see most in October. Starting with Real Steel, a movie that actually came out today. It's kind of like a Rock'em Sock'em Robots movie. I think it takes place 8 years or 7 years in the future, and there are robots and it's like robot competitive boxing, and it doesn't seem like it's going to be a really well written movie, uh, or the story's not going to be anything phenomenal. But I think it's going to be like a really fun movie that you go to and you have a good time. So it stars Hugh Jackman and Evangeline Lilly, and yeah, so check that out. I think it's going to be a good movie. And coming in at number 4 is Puss in Boots, and it's an animated movie that's I think it's a spin-off of Shrek, and it's kind of like what was going on with Puss in Boots before he met up with like Shrek and Donkey. I saw the trailer, and it actually like seemed like it was pretty interesting, and the jokes didn't seem really like childish. They seemed kind of like grown-up jokes that even older people can enjoy. So it doesn't seem like it's just a movie aimed for kids. It seems like it's aimed for all audiences. Um, and they have like Antonio Banderas back voicing Puss in Boots, and also Zach Galifianakis is doing a little voice over role, and so yeah, that's number 4. Coming in at number 3 is The Rum Diaries. It's Johnny Depp's second movie based on a Hunter S. Thompson book. The first one being Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, and it looks like a really kind of an interesting movie. It's about a journalist that goes to this like place, and he meets all these people and stuff like that. But still has that little like Johnny Depp twist to it, and you could see that in the trailer. And yeah, it seemed kind of like an interesting movie. I liked Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, and I think this should be good too. So check that out. That's number 3. Um, Coming in at number 4 is In Time, a movie that I'm really excited about because it's in Hollywood. Everything seems to be either a sequel or an adaptation of something, but this seems like a really good original like premise. It's about in the future you're given 25 years to live, and in order to live longer you need to buy time. And yeah, and it's somehow Justin Timberlake gets this whole a lot of time from this one guy, and he becomes wanted. As I said, it stars Justin Timberlake, and also it stars Amanda Seyfried. And I think this movie could go in 2 directions. One direction is it could be a really cool action movie, or it could be a movie that's aimed more toward teens and tweens. But I hope it's more of the action movie because I think Justin Timberlake's been trying to be established as more of a real actor by doing movies such as The Social Network. I think by doing this movie, Justin Timberlake will be established more as like a real actor and not the singer who acts. He'll be kind of considered as he'll be more respected. It seems like it could be a really good role for both of them. So I hope the movie's really good because I really like original premises, and I read online that there's a lawsuit over it. Like this lady wrote a book, and the premise of the movie similar to the book, but still it seems pretty original, and I really want to see it. So that's number 2. And coming in at number 1 is a movie that also came out today, Ides of March. It stars Ryan Gosling, George Clooney, Paul Giamatti, Philip Seymour Hoffman, Marissa Tomei. So it has a great cast, probably the best cast on this list, and it's kind of like a political drama thriller. And it looks really good. I saw the trailer. I heard Paul Giamatti and Philip Seymour Hoffman give great performances. Well, the whole cast gives great performances, but they really stand out. And I really like Ryan Gosling. I didn't see Drive, but I really want to see it. And I've seen a couple of other his movies like Half Nelson and Blue Valentine, and I really like him. I think he's a good actor. Also, out of all the movies in this month, it's probably the biggest Oscar contender. October as a whole isn't really a big month for like Oscar movies, but I think this one has a chance of like getting nominations for maybe best directing because George Clooney directed the whole thing, and maybe like a best supporting actor nomination for Philip Seymour Hoffman or Paul Giamatti, both actors who I like a lot. So yeah, check out that movie. That's going to be number 1 for this month. Also, other movies to check out for this month are The Big Year. It's about like these 3 bird watchers, Steve Martin, Owen Wilson, and Jack Black. and they go on this big like bird watching adventure or something. Also coming out this month is, I think, like something like the 80th remake or something of the Three Musketeers. I'm in 3D too, so I'm not really too excited about this movie, but some people are. It has a pretty good cast: Orlando Bloom, Logan Lerman. I think Christoph Waltz is in it. Mila Jokovic is in it too. Some people might like it. I don't think it will be the best reviewed movie, but who knows? Also coming out is Footloose. And when I first saw the trailer for it, I was like, I don't really want to see it. I like the original one with Kevin Bacon, but the movie's been, I haven't seen it, but the movie's been getting pretty good reviews. On Rotten Tomatoes, it has like an 88% right now, which is pretty surprising. And I wasn't expecting it to be a good movie, but it just may be. I don't know if it will be as good as the original movie, but I heard it was just like a really good remake, and so yeah, I think I'm gonna check that out. And another movie coming out in October is Like Crazy with Anton Yelchin, and I didn't see Fright Night, but I heard it was really good, and he gave a good performance in it. And I've seen him in a couple other movies, and he's been good in those. So who knows? It got a lot of buzz at the Sundance Film Festival. I can't wait to see it. Also, Paranormal Activity 3. I wasn't a huge fan of Paranormal Activity 1, but I think this might be the last one in the series, because each one is like going back in order. Like the second one was a prequel to the first one, and this one's a prequel to the second one. So I hope this is the last one, because I don't really like when horror movies kind of extend their welcome, like movies like Friday the 13th that have like 20 movies. But I will admit that the trailer was kind of scary with the Bloody Mary thing. If you haven't seen that, check it out. It was actually pretty frightening. But that's the last movie, and so thanks for watching Movie Watch. This is second edition. Leave comments in the section below of what movie or TV show or video game I should review next. So thanks for watching.